Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon, and I do have a hobby. And my hobby is that I'm a rail enthusiast. Basically, I'm a trade spotter. And I also enjoy travelling to different places by train. I am not on YouTube to make myself famous. I do these shows for basically fun. And if my journey is going to plan or not, guess we're going to have to watch this show to find out. Welcome to Simon Train's Railway Journeys. Good morning folks, and welcome to day 2 of this River Airline special. Today we are going into more out to the coast. We'll be starting at Teigmouth this morning, then we're moving on to Dawlish, then Dawlish Warren, Starcross, Exeter St Thomas, and we'll be at Exeter St Davids for about 2 o'clock. We're filming till 3:30, and then my train out of Exeter to London is at 4 o'clock. Back in London at 6:15. And then I've got 2.5 hours to get my ticket for London, ticket to Rugeley, which I only booked Sunday night because I forgot to book it. But luckily it was still a cheap price, very cheap, so it wasn't nothing to worry about. And then back from Rugeley to Rugeley Town. So we are expecting, well, there's a few freight trains booked, but I don't know if they're going to run or not. We are expecting the plug door Mark 3s to come out and play today. We're just at Torre now. We're actually about to leave Torre station to head to Teigmouth. But everything is all planned out today. So hopefully it should be more sun, sea and snow. But the snow should start dying out. The winds are also down today as well. They're down to like 15, 16 miles per hour. So it was a good idea today to do the coast rather than do it yesterday when it was more chillier. But hopefully it should be a good day up to Exeter. The station opened by the South Devon Railway on the 30th of May 1846 as the terminus of its first section from Exeter. On the 31st December 1846 the line was extended to Newton Abbot.
The station gained a second platform in 1848 because when opened in 1846 it was only one platform. Trains worked from Exeter by atmospheric power from the 30th September 1847 and these were extended to Newton Abbot from the 17th December 1847, but on the 9th of September 1848 these trains were suspended. In the 1st of February 1876 the South Devon Railways merged with the Great Western Railway, and 3 years after the 1892 broad gauge conversion into standard gauge the station was rebuilt. The westbound platforms were extended in 1938 to accommodate 15 coaches. Goods traffic ceased on the 14th of June 1965, but the coal traffic carried on till the 4th of December 1967, which meant that the eastbound platform could be extended to accommodate the length of intercity trains.
See, I was planning to go over that side this morning, but fortunately if I do I get a bit wet. So we're going to stay on this side, the Dawlish. Even though the sun's in the wrong place, but I'd rather... Mind you, can you see it go down the shelter there for some trains? But as long as they don't go too far out, because it's... I don't really want to get wet.
Dawlish was opened by the Southdown Railway on the 30th of May 1846 with just one platform. The second platform was added on the 1st of May 1858. The original wooden station and the trade shed was burnt down on the 14th of August 1873, which led to the Southdown Railway building a new station, which was finished and reopened on the 12th of April 1875. The platforms were extended several times to cope with the crowds and at one point nearly reached the Coast Guard's footbridge, but the Exeter platform was shortened again in 1970. On the 4th of February 2014, due to high winds and extreme rough seas, and parts of the sea wall at Dawlish was breached, washing away 40 metres of the wall and the ballast underneath the railway. The section was washed away and reopened on the 4th of April 2014. When trains left Dawlish, the next stop was Starcross until the summer of 1905, when the Great Western Railway opened a station called Warren Halt, which was built near the footbridge which was built in 1873. The 1st of October 1911 it was renamed Dawlish Warren, and 1 year later the station was resited to the current site, which opened on the 10th of June 1912. On the 9th of January 1924 the buildings on the down platform was destroyed by a fire. In 1935 a cab coach was stationed in the goods yard, which could be rented by holiday makers, but this was withdrawn in 1940, but reintroduced in 1952, and by 1959 9 coaches were stationed at the site. In 1964 the cab coach service was withdrawn, but the coaches at Dawlish Warren continued to be managed by British Rail Staff Association for its members, and the old coaches were replaced in 1982 by the current vehicles. Goods traffic was withdrawn on the 5th of August 1967, and on the 3rd of May 1971 the station became unstaffed.
We just come down here for a few minutes to get the plug door Mark III HST set departing here. It takes the whole platform down there. There's a HST flying through in a second. But up ahead is Dawlish Warren station. This one is a 4-minute walk from there. Just over there I think is Exeter. Is a good location, which was a bit good for shots, which is Langston Rock. I think it's Langston Rock anyway. If I'm wrong with Langston Rock, you can feel free to mention in the comments. And also we've got the camping coaches here, which were supposed to go. Up how they're staying. You can book a nice coach, have a holiday there, just like your own house, but you've got to pay for a week or how many days they want. Anyway, like I said, we're here for 2 HSTs, so we're going back to the station. Yeah, short set's just right now. I think so we'll call it the Castle set. Go back to the station.
Starcross station was opened on the same day as Dawlish and Teigmouth stations on the 30th of May 1846, and when opened it was a single platform. The second platform was added in November 1848. It was provided with a train shed until 1906, when the station was rebuilt. Goods traffic was withdrawn for the 6th of September 1965, and coal traffic ceased on the 4th of December 1967. The station became unstaffed on the same day as Dawlish Warren became unstaffed on the 3rd of May 1971. The old station building was demolished in 1981, and the footbridge which was erected in 1895 was replaced by the present-day bridge in 1999. There is also access to the pier, which is used by the Starcross and Exeter ferry from the station.
Told us he was dead.
Well, maybe going off.
Maybe, yeah. She was apparently stressed out at work. I was like that, well, I'm fucking stressed out at work, but I don't leave the frying pan on, mate.
No snowman, was you?
No, I was trying to get us like snowballs and stuff, but Mrs was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I was like, "That, building a snowman." I was like, "I've never done it before," and she used to that. Well, you don't need to do it now either. I'm like that.
Hit you under the thumb, didn't
Yeah, it's like real weird.
Exeter St Thomas station was opened on the 30th of May 1846 by the Southdown Railway. Unlike the stations along the line, this station was unique since it had no engine house for its atmospheric railway, which meant that the driver had to hold the train on its brakes against the pressure in the pipes when it stopped at the station. Like other Southdown railway stations, Exeter St Thomas station was built as a single track until 1861, when the viaduct was widened on the west side and a second track was brought into use, with a second platform and a train shed built across the platform until the 1960s, when the train shed was demolished and the station became unstaffed. This station was also proposed for closure in Dr. Beecham's Reshaping of the British Railways report, but it remained opened.
Five down, one to go. Exeter St Davids, which is our next station stop. Now we're going to start Exeter St Davids at 2:30. Gives me enough time to have a little bit of a break. Finish up at 3:30, half an hour break before my train back to London comes. As you can see now, most of the snow that we had yesterday is gone.
On departure, this train continues at 14:16 to Exeter. Thank you.
Exeter St Davids was opened on the 1st of May 1844 by the Bristol and Exeter Railway. The station was designed by Isabel de Brunel. On the 30th of May 1846 the South Devon Railway opened its line westwards from Exeter towards Plymouth. On the 12th of May 1851 the Exeter and Crediton Railway opened where a junction joined on the Bristol and Exeter Railway at Cowley Bridge. All these railways were built to a broad gauge, but on the 1st of February 1862 the London and South Western Railway, which was built on the 448.5-inch standard gauge, brought a line in to Exeter St Davids from Exeter Central Station, and ended up taking over the Exeter and Crediton Railway. The Great Western Railway took over the Bristol and Exeter Railway on the 1st of January 1867, and 1 month later took over the South Devon Railway. The station was rebuilt in 1864 because before then there was 4 train companies and only 1 single-sided platform. The station was then rebuilt in 1913 with the train shed removed and the platforms extending northwards to the level crossing.
Right, we filled at Exeter now, and while I was getting my ticket from London to Rugeley at the ticket machine, a pre-booked ticket of course, I noticed the 1601 to London Paddington is delayed. Hasn't even left Plymouth yet. So we're going to have some problems now getting back from Exeter to Paddington. Even though I have gave myself 2.5 hours to get there to Euston, so from Paddington. So I can afford a delay, but not a big massive one like 2 hours. Still at Exeter St Davids. Our train is actually running, but it's 40 minutes late. I think it's like 45 minutes late now. There was a problem with the train in front of me, which was a cross country, which broke it down, and it couldn't leave Plymouth on time. So I guess they had to move the cross country out of the way before they moved it. So that's the reason why it was delayed. Well, it said because of a broken down train in front of it, so I guess it was the cross country that broke down. The 1525 off here, but it is on its way up. I think my reserve seat is gone. Anyway, so we're going to catch this train back to Paddington and hopefully we'll get there in time.
This direct service is now expected to be the 1654 Manchester
Yeah, now I'm coming back into, yeah, I can retuning the things and as well here and then be off again. You know what, I don't think it's going to work, but I don't know, where are you going to go? Obviously it's, what's his jobs?
Good evening, welcome to passengers boarding Tiverton Parkways, Great Western Railway service through to London Paddington. Apologies for the delay to the service held in Plymouth. There was a broken down train in front of this one. The service is running about 45 minutes late now. Service calls into Taunton, Reading and London Paddington. If any passengers see anything or anyone suspicious, please report it to a member of staff and keep an eye on your personal belongings at all times. Next stop, Taunton.
Bless you. Yeah, right. I'm gonna try and go out to lots of schools.
We're now on platform 17 at Euston, well 17, 18, and while people upstairs on the concourse scratching their heads, wondering what's going to be on the what platform's going to be the 2046 this evening. Me, on the other hand, I found it right there. 35114 will take us to Rouge Trent Valley. Thanks to open time trains, I've managed to track it down. It's on this platform. And we're just going to be waiting here till the first passenger's ride to come down, and I can just walk off this seat and walk up to that door there. Nearly 8:30 and we're still waiting.
Welcome aboard this service to Crewe. We will be calling at Milton Keynes Central, Rugby, Nuneaton, Atherstone, Tamworth, Lichfield Trent Valley, Rugeley Trent Valley, Stoke-on-Trent and Crewe.
God's sakes. Before we jump on our last train, I bet you wonder why I said, oh, for God's sakes. That's why, 175.02. Anyway, I'm going to jump on now, do my outro. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're now on 175.02. We are waiting here till 22:35 and then going to Rooshie Town. It has been a good day in Devon today. We started at Torre, then went to Teigmouth, which was nice. Then went to Dawlish, which was absolutely beautiful weather. Even though the tide did came in, but 20 minutes later it did go out, so we were alright onto the other platform. Then I went to Dawlish Warren, which I even found that footbridge which was just down the station. It's pretty nice. Then we did Starcross, found the spa down there, so got something to eat between trains. Then we did Exeter St Thomas, which was alright. I did Exeter St Thomas one time ago, a couple of years ago in 2015. I did it on the other side, but I think the side I was on was actually better, to be honest. Anyway, then we did Exeter St Davids. Got a late train back from Exeter St Davids to Paddington, which was running about 40 minutes late. Got in at 7 o'clock. They turned it around because it was supposed to 19:03 out. They turned it around in 8 minutes and it was gone. Very quick turnaround. It was so quick that they didn't put seats reservations on that train. And then we went up to Euston Square, Euston Station. Saw Euston's disused tube station, which apparently will be, I think, knocked down for HS2. And then we came up the West Coast Main Line to Rugeley. Well, that has been a good day in Devon. We did get the plug doors HST stop, or someone called it the Castle set 225, I don't know. And sadly we didn't get any freight trains, but not really bothered. It's been an alright day, it's been a good day. Some things have run late, but not really bothered, to be honest. Like I said, it's been a good day. The next trip, I don't know when the next trip is going to be. But, because, I'll be honest with you quickly now, basically, there could be a chance that I could be working Saturdays at work. If that happens, I'm going to have the Sunday off. I'm going to work Saturdays. It's because of the Reaver buses decided to withdraw the Sunday service. So, if I still carry on doing my show, which I intend to do, it's only going to be on Monday and Tuesday, or the odd Sunday, or the odd week off if I got a week off from work. So, I'm going to be honest, I don't know when the next one is going to be. You're just going to have to wait until I get a definite plan. I know the MPs have tried to save the Sunday service, but at the moment I think the Reaver buses are not playing ball. So, I don't know what's going to happen. So temporarily I think I'm going to have to stop this for now. Keep the Mondays and Tuesdays rolling with shows. We'll see anyway, I haven't really figured it out yet. But by the time this video should go, it should be figured out perfectly. But I'm going to end this now, so you can subscribe to me at Simon Trains Rail Journeys on Facebook, Twitter at Simon Trains, Instagram at Simon Trains. Me and 17502 are going to say goodbye and see you at Rugeley Town. And thanks for watching, that's if you still are. And I bid you farewell.